Hi, and welcome to Reel Doofs. I'm Drew.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Laura.
And this is our year-end extravaganza. So, y'all probably, I don't know if I have to fucking explain this or not, but every year for the past, 5 years? I don't know if we did it the first year. I don't think we did
We
the first.
We did something different like the first year
maybe first two. So this is at least our third or fourth year doing this, but we kind of go back, we look at what we watched outside of not together, but what we watched. We talk about some stuff. I don't know, just a little hangout. Hey, how was 2025? Dog shit. Ah, cool. That sort of thing. So, but yeah, that's it. But I caught up with Brian and Laura. I haven't seen them in weeks now. It's been a bit. Yeah. So caught up a little bit there. It was really nice. You all don't get to hear any of that because,
suck it.
Yes, exactly.
Be friends with us.
Yeah. Then you'll know. All right. Come on. Goddamn. But it is good to see you
it's
both.
On the Patreon. The Patreon, you can get
yeah. They're
with
our
us.
full life story.
Oh man, the amount of people who've asked me about our Patreon, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And when I mean the amount of people, there's no one has ever asked. Yeah, no, it was fucked up. Anyway, but 2025 was a crazy year. I honestly saw more movies at the theater in 2025 than I think I had since 2019. I think was the last time I saw that many movies in theaters.
Yeah.
It was a lot for me. Usually I'm like one movie every 2 or 3 months, and man, I was like going every freaking month, like once or twice. It was pretty wild.
You're always still so far ahead of Laura and
God.
I. So
I
we
think I
do
went
this
once with Drew.
Yeah.
Not living near Drew has decreased the amount of times I go to movies. We also, so to do this episode, we have a Google form that I send to the crew, and we put in our top 10 movies, and I have an algorithm that figures out what is the Reel Doof's top 10 combined for the three of us.
That you don't remember how it works.
I never remember how it works. I think I got it this year. The when I send out the form, Laura and I are like, shit, we really got to watch some more movies in the last 2 weeks of the year. Laura and I are always cramming in an extra few movies because I only had watched 10 movies. Yeah. So I had to add a bunch to the list. And then this year, what really grinds my gears is Drew's like, yeah, I got to catch up too. And Drew started blasting through movies. Yeah. I'm like, dude, you're already at 30 movies. You don't need to add any more to your list.
You added
Get
5 more. Yeah.
Yeah.
More than 5. Probably 10 more.
If I wasn't on vacation and building this freaking insane model and up till 2, 3 a.m. every night, because I was so mad at how this thing was turning out. It was so complex for me. And here I am. I'm like, well, I'll just watch this fucking movie, and I'll watch this movie, and I'll watch this movie, and I know.
Sending us these taunting updates of add this one to the list. I was like, fuck you, Drew.
Well, I finally watched a movie that Drew hadn't seen, and I was like, oh, I watched this movie. He's like, oh, I'm going to watch that tonight. I was like, God damn it. I had something I could talk about that he hadn't seen.
My favorite, She goes, yeah, I just watched this movie. I'm like, oh, it's to stream? I'm going to watch it tonight. She's like, and it's just, I get dot. I'm like, oh, man. Be proud of me. I'm proud of you. Oh, no.
I know. I really crammed in a lot of movies at the end of the year, but I also didn't realize that I had seen quite a bit more than I thought I did over the year once I started looking back. Because last year I was in Brian's spot. I don't even think I had seen 10 last year, so I needed to watch enough just to even make the list.
Yeah, when you both better. were sent your list out, and it was just both of you had watched Hot Frosty. And
last year,
and then 7 other movies. I was like, what the fuck? But to be honest, we talk about it. We're we're gonna do our year-end review, and then it's 2 weeks into December, and I'm like, here's what I've seen so far. And I do that so that you both are I gotta watch some more movies. It lights a fire for y'all.
It is helpful, and I actually do like doing that at this point of the year because it does help me create. I use Letterboxd now to create a list of movies that I want to see in 2026, and I start a little bit earlier. And the issue for my house is that we're a bunch of people who like to rewatch movies. So when it's a movie night, we're like, oh, let's rewatch this series or do this trilogy or whatever.
It's got to be special. Yeah, if you're gonna make the effort, it's got to be something
Yeah, so it's hard to convince the house. So I like made it a thing. I was like, we got 2025 movies. I put the list on the TV. I made a playlist of them. Like, we have to pick from this list.
I love it.
New movie Monday.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I'm trying to like rebrand. So we're going to go through the honorable mentions, and then I think we're going to play a game, and then we'll go through the actual top 10. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good.
Let's so I'm going to start from the bottom, at the absolute bottom of this list, which, to be fair, the algorithm does give us some interesting orders to things. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's the worst movie. It's just how it ended up because of where we put it in the list. But The Naked Gun is at the bottom of the list here.
Okay.
A good honorable mention. It was hilarious. I'm so happy that it. Yeah.
I watched it too recently, and it was I really enjoyed it. I've never seen the original. I've seen like Airplane and like similar styled movies.
Yeah.
There was a couple jokes where I was like, "Oh, that feels like this like joke has been done before." But there was a lot of parts where I was like, "That's really funny. Like that's a really clever thing to do."
They even said some jokes in there that were so like 20-year-old, like, and when I say 20-year-old, I mean like 2000. Like, you're like, why are they talking about the Black Eyed Peas? Like, and that just made it funny. And like TiVo, like shit like that was wild.
The jokes about the electric car felt like maybe 3 or 4 years too late to be making fun of. It was like there was like a self-driving car joke where he's just like taking a nap while his car's self-driving. I'm like, that's an SNL skit from like 4 years ago. That's a little easy. Yeah. But otherwise, it was really refreshing to have Liam Neeson call an owl daddy a bunch of times in the finale. It's like really good.
The windshield
I didn't watch it because I hadn't watched all the other ones before, so I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to. They don't bother. They reference the original, a couple original characters, and they say like, "Oh, your father was," but Liam Neeson is literally playing the son of the main character from the original trilogy, and he's acting very similar. It's the same type of film, very slapstick, very funny.
Okay, I'm gonna add it to my list to watch.
I'm not gonna even tell you the joke, but there was a joke that made, I think, I don't know if I watched it with someone or if I watched it myself, but at theaters, but like I laughed so hard in the theater, and it involved a car windshield, and it made me laugh so freaking hard.
I don't know why I thought that was so funny.
It was just so perfect the way they did it. So, I
just like that he kept getting coffee handed to him.
Oh, while driving, thing. He's driving full speed, and then the hand just with a coffee keeps coming into the windshield. Like, it's that kind of silly, stupid humor that's very funny. And
I like
also,
stuff like that, like Airplane, like Pink Panther, those kind of like,
Yes. Also, nod to Pamela Anderson. She played, she was very good in this movie, and she knew how to play like smart, but also silly in it. I was a fan. The jokes landed very well.
I just knew there was rumors that they were dating in real life.
They did for a little bit.
They did for a bit, but they like stopped. Yeah, I guess.
But they were cute together.
They were so gorgeous together, those two.
Yeah. I think you'll really like this movie. It's very fun. The montage in the middle where they build the snowman.
Completely out of left field, makes no sense. Yes. And
that's my favorite absurdist style of humor, is like one of my favorites.
And it was written and directed by one of the guys from The Lonely Island. That's Andy Samberg's group and stuff. So you can see their humor, but they really also understood the slapstick. Because the thing is, let's be honest, slapstick comedy doesn't usually land well today. The way we want our comedy to be almost smart and not be stupid. And this was funnier than it deserved to be.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. It feels like that's like made for our generation, or like like a little bit older than us too.
And
like that's like what we grew up with. Yeah.
Like I didn't grow up with The Naked Gun or Airplane or any of that stuff. I grew up with like The Lonely Island. So like it felt like a nice combination of both things.
Yeah.
Love that. Okay.
Next on the list, I think, was only on my list. It was Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, which is probably the weirdest movie I've seen in theaters. It's an anime, and it's like part 2 of 3 of a finale movie series for this long-standing anime. of which I have not seen a single episode. We went because Miles wanted to go see it. He fell asleep, but I watched the whole thing. And it was just like beautiful. And I picked up on enough of the story that like I didn't feel like super left out, but it was good. It's not in the top 10, which is probably where it belongs, but like I had a good time actually watching it.
Okay.
Next on the list is Companion. I didn't know what that was.
Oh.
Okay. I think that was on my list, yeah.
I didn't see it.
Can I remember?
To no one's surprise.
You saw it, right? Do you saw it, Drew?
I did, yes. Yeah. I did see it. Yeah.
I actually did want to. It did look interesting. I think that sort of stuff is always interesting.
I think you'd like it, Brian. It's funnier than it. It's also a movie that's more as a bit more funny than you would expect it to be, and it's not
a good cast too. It's like Jack Quaid and then cast. Sophie Thatcher.
Yep. Guillermo from What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I put it on the list because it was better than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
So, and like different than like you said, like a little bit more funny than I was expecting it to be going into it. Yeah. Yeah, worth a watch.
Cool. Another, there's like 3 in a row that are definitely not mine. The Conjuring, The Last Rites.
That would be me.
It's also not mine.
Yeah. This is how many of these Conjurings have there been? Because I've obviously only seen the first one.
There are in the whole universe, because they also have like the Annabelle movies. Just Conjuring.
I think connected?
This was
yes.
Yeah. I think this was and the Nun movies too are all in the same like universe. I think this was the fourth Conjuring, right? Yeah.
Is it the fourth or the fifth?
I don't know.
It might be the fourth.
Honestly.
You might be right. I think it's the fourth. It's like Conjuring 1. Conjuring 2 is the one that's like the Enfield house.
In Connecticut. In London.
I think it's London,
something.
yeah. Enfield, London. And then there's like the third one is like The Devil Made Me Do It or something like that. And then the fourth one is like, it's like the spiteful demon that's like, we faced off when you first started and now I'm back. Like something like that. Yeah, it's like a very spiteful.
Did
it's
you
like,
watch
I remember you? Nope.
Yeah, it was good. Nope. It took a while for her to get into it because they focused a lot on the like backstory of Ed and Lorraine and their daughter and like her life and how she has the gift as well. So there was a lot more storyline than just scary stuff. And I'm there for the scares. But then once the scares started coming, it was good. A lot of good jump scares and what you would expect. From the Conjuring movies. Yeah.
And then 28 Years Later.
So good.
I was going to watch that, but it was on
Netflix.
But I have commercials and you need the plan that doesn't have commercials to watch it. Because that was on my list. Yeah. It was on my list to watch in these last 2 weeks. And I was like, shit, I can't watch it. And I wasn't about to pay for it.
Because the next movie is coming out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I was surprised by that because I felt like this one just came out. And
it came out in May.
They must have started production on that.
They did these ones back. Time. The first 2 are back to back. And it's really cool because Danny Boyle, who, Academy Award winning director, and he directed Train Spotting. He directed, this one. He's done so many things. One movie, I don't know if Brian or Laura, if you've ever seen, Slumdog Millionaire, which I want us to watch. It's a very good one. But Danny Boyle's got a very cool style, kind of like similar to like Sam Raimi has a very specific style. So Danny Boyle came back and directed this, and Alex Garland, who also has been directing the last several years. He did Civil War, Ex Machina, Men. Alex Garland wrote this. Alex Garland used to be an author. He wrote the book The Beach, which Danny Boyle made into a movie also.
And
he's been writing he's been writing movies with Danny Boyle for several years.
The Bone Temple, or he wrote the 28 Years Later?
He wrote 28 Days Later, then 28 Years Later, and The Bone Temple. And if The Bone Temple does well, it's going to be a third and final one will be made. It'll be a new trilogy if this one does well. But the cool thing is, it's got a different director. This second one has a different director. Nina She did the Marvels, and she did something before the Marvels, like Candyman. She did the Candyman movie, but she said this was one of the best movies she's ever had an opportunity to do because the script was so good, and all the pre-screen things people have said about it, like that the NDAs are still up. People are saying this movie is so good. So I am pretty excited because I think it's taking the series in a different direction of what this virus, if there's hope beyond this rage. So it's going to be really cool. 2 weeks comes out. I'm pretty stoked.
I also didn't want to watch it because I haven't seen the 2 previous ones, which I know that you don't really need to watch them, but I want to. So I would say do it right.
You should. So you've never seen 28 Days Later?
If I did, it was like when it first came out, and I have zero memory. Yeah.
All right. We might end up watching that here. Sorry, Brian.
I don't think I realized that there was. So Bone Temple's a 4th movie in this series.
Third. So it went 28 days later, 28 months later.
Weeks.
And then weeks. Yeah, sorry. 28 weeks later. And it skipped months. They never did months. And then it just went to 28 years later. So 28.
So then the 4th one is the Bone Temple.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You said
that's where I'm getting confused. I don't think I realized that there was days and weeks.
Yes.
I think I missed Weeks.
Yes. And Weeks was a lesser film, but it was pretty cool. And it actually had 2 of the main actors are bigger stars now. It had before they were big stars, it had Jeremy Renner and Idris Elba as main characters in the movie.
Interesting.
Yeah. It was a cool concept about people being asymptomatic to the virus as well. So like they could have it, but not show the rage characteristics. And that makes a problem for people. That becomes a problem. It's pretty cool.
Guy from Lost in it too. I love him.
Yes. And
Harold.
Yes, and he was in like Once Upon a Time as Rumpelstiltskin or something like that. He was also in The Beach. He works with Danny Boyle a lot too.
Okay, I'm gonna have
Robert Carlyle. No, Carlyle, is that his name? Robert Carlyle. Yeah. So, very cool stuff. Worth it. Yeah,
I'm interested. I saw the trailer for Bone Temple and that looked really good. I'd be interested in seeing the whole series.
Yeah, that might be one of my upcoming picks for us.
Okay, I won't. I was gonna say I think those are on Netflix that I could watch. So those are gonna be my plain movies, but I'll wait if we're gonna do it on here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it soon too. The first one.
I watched the first one of this next one's. This next one is a sequel, and I watched the first one of it while I was playing a show because it was on a TV at a bar. Black Phone 2.
Yes.
I was like playing a show, and I was like, I think that's Black Phone. I'm like playing bass.
Man, what's that guy in the funny mask doing?
Did you like actually know what was happening in the movie? I feel like that's one you got to kind of pay attention to.
I didn't know what was happening really.
Okay.
But I watched enough that I was like, I could maybe watch this for real.
I think you could. Yeah.
It's like,
did you both watch Black Phone 2?
That's the one that we saw in the theater together.
Yes.
That's right. It was not on Drew's top 10 though.
No, it was not.
If I had seen more, I think it was low on my top 10. If I had seen more movies, it probably wouldn't have been. It was good, but it wasn't anything.
Yeah, it wasn't anything.
I don't know what even say about it. It was kind of predictable, like a little bit.
I mean, like Laura was like, this is my thing. I thought they were going to try to throw like a twist at you.
Yeah, and there wasn't.
It really wasn't. I was like, oh, I bet you it's somebody else. And they're like, no, it's me again. And you're like, oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, that would have thrown a twist at me, but no, I guess not. Yeah,
but overall it was
fine. Yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
Again, I'm a big Ethan Hawke fan, so like that's actually one of the gifts I got for Christmas was his novel signed. And I was like, I got a signed Ethan Hawke book that I'd actually listened to last year too. I didn't even but anyway, different story, different time. What else is on our list, Brian?
A Minecraft movie, which is from my list.
Yeah.
Maybe the best movie I've seen in theaters this year.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's wholly because of the movie going experience and not because of the movie. And I'll never watch this movie again to find out because it was genuinely the most joyful, the most joy I've ever experienced watching a movie. The crowd went fucking nuts, but it wasn't like violent. Kids were like joining in on all the lines. There's a group of kids in front of us who would like shout all the lines from It was great. I loved it.
Question.
Yeah.
Where did this go on your list?
Oh,
Did
number
it
one.
actually?
This was number one.
This was your number one, and it's an honor.
No,
oh,
I'm just kidding. It's a 7th place, I think.
Okay, so that's
8th
why I
place.
got honorable mention because it was higher up the list. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Love to hear that. I haven't watched it either. But I have been like, man, I wonder if Logan will want to watch this. Or
it's honestly not bad. It's directed by the same guy who did like Napoleon Dynamite, so it has a very similar vibe to that like early 2000s humor. Plus, just like Jack Black doing whatever Jack Black wants to do.
There's Jack Black. Yeah, how can you go wrong with Jack Black?
And
it would help to know more about Minecraft to actually enjoy it, which I do.
No, I don't.
I think like some of the jokes are fun, but like I think some of it is funny because it is Minecraft. But it also doesn't follow the rules of Minecraft a ton, so it's not that important. But
got it.
That was some of the fun for the group of friends that I got to go see it with. But genuinely, like such an insane movie going experience. I felt like it was a fever dream. I wish I got high before I did it. It was great.
And going to movies isn't like that very often anymore. It used to be every movie that you would go to was packed and everyone was having a good time. But that's like a very rare occurrence now. So that's when I saw Nope in the movie theater, and it was like that. Like everyone was just so into it, and it was like it made it such a good movie. Yeah.
The majority of the time, I want people to shut the fuck up in a movie theater. So this is not me giving blind permission for people to just be louder in general. It did make this movie going experience. There was a kid like 3 seats over from me who was like so ecstatic to see like anything Minecraft related in the movie that he was like rocking back in the chair. And he was like, there was something that there was like a character, there's like a famous streamer called Technoblade who was like they did like a cameo thing. And the kid was just like, there's Technoblade! He was like gripping his seat. And I was like, hell yeah, it is, man, that's fucking Technoblade!
I can picture the exact kind of child that you're talking about doing this. So you know, the ones that are like so into something. Yeah.
It was like this kid's whole thing. Anytime there was something in it that he recognized, he would just be like, "That's a creeper!" I was like, yes.
Amazing.
I got to experience that joy as well, which was very, very fun.
Beautiful.
I love that.
Next on the list, I'll keep also short. How to Train Your Dragon, which I saw at theaters.
You did,
it's good. Miles. We saw it at a Roadhouse, which I've never been to, like Alamo Draft House.
Yes,
so you got to
when you said Roadhouse, I'm like, Swayze was there.
Swayze was there. It was a cool movie theater experience. Alamo Draft House does a thing where they, instead of doing like a ton of trailers, they do like a custom cut. So like, because it was a dragon movie, they showed clips of like every dragon that's ever been in a movie from like early cinema until today, and then you watch the movie. They do like custom stuff like that, which is really cool.
That's cool.
And then it was like a good live action remake, which are very, very rare, where like they did a great job on the CGI. They did a great casting. And it was like different enough that you felt like you were watching like a new thing and not just a live action version of what you could have watched as the cartoon. And it was pretty good. It's like Miles's favorite series, so that's why we went to go watch it. And I was like, this is actually pretty good.
Nice. The kid who played Hiccup is the kid from the Black Phone movies.
Oh, really? Is it? Very different role.
Yes, yeah.
Gerard Butler is in it as his dad.
And he was in the original too.
Yeah.
But he voiced him in the original.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, because I think Ted Mosby from How I Met Your Mother voices the kid in the original or something like that.
In the original, it's
or maybe it's someone.
J. Ken. This is a nerdy kid that you've probably seen before. And like, did you ever see The End with Seth Rogen? And it's like the apocalypse. And so it's this like he's like this skinny nerdy kid. He was actually in Almost Famous. He's one of the groupie boy thing. Like he was with the groupies at one point. But anyway, all right. What else you got, Bri? Any other honorables?
Sexy Shakespeare and Hamnet.
Oh wow, yeah, that's cool. Sexy Shakespeare. He's very sexy.
I didn't see it.
So was she.
I wanted to see it. Yeah,
I didn't get to see it. That's on my list that I need to.
I really want to see Hamnet.
Yeah. It was I cried only once. So I was surprised. I thought I was going to cry a bunch because it's a tough topic, but it was a very good movie. I laughed a lot more than I thought I would. They're both of them. Paul Mescal and Jesse Buckley are just fantastic in the movie. Made me want to actually be like, I think I want to read Hamlet. And and then that
Hamlet's a dick, so it is a weird move to be like, I'm going to write this play about my kid that died, but and this play's about a guy who sucks.
But it's weird because it's is and isn't. I don't know. It's apparent when you watch the movie and that is happening and I don't want to say much about it at all because it's just the experience was just heartbreaking, but also it gave such closure. So it was a really interesting throwback. Yeah. So
Friendship, which there's two movies on my list that I wasn't 100% sure. I was actually going to make this a learning experience for all of us because I figured Drew might know the answer. When a movie comes out in South by Southwest in 2024, but actually hits theaters in 2025, is it a 2025 movie or is it a 2024 movie?
I would say it's a 2025 movie based on the wide release date.
That's what I would think.
That's how Life of Chuck was too, right?
Yeah.
That was,
okay. Yeah, because I'm I couldn't have watched this in 2024. Yeah. There's no way for me to watch this.
Yeah.
There were two movies on my list that were like that. And I was some places list it as Rotten Tomatoes lists it as a 2024 movie. So does Letterboxd, but a couple other places said otherwise. So Friendship, Paul Rudd, Tim Robinson. I love I Think You Should Leave sketches. I think Tim Robinson's very funny in general. And this just felt like a very long, extended I Think You Should Leave sketch. Did you both watch it?
I did not watch it.
Did you like it?
Odd.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's a weird movie.
It's so weird, man. It was so weird. And I laughed at the it would be a normal movie if he wasn't playing the lead.
Yeah.
It was it would have just been a weird movie, but he's Laura, at one point, him and Paul Rudd are literally in a sewer and they're going on these tunnels under, and he has to climb up a little wall, and he literally starts screaming like a maniac, as he's trying to climb up the wall. And it was it was so unexpected that I was laughing hard about it. Cause he pure panic from trying to climb up a wall. And Paul Rudd's just here you go. Thanks.
Paul Rudd was great in it throughout the whole thing. It was great performance by Paul Rudd. It's just a weird movie. For some reason, inexplicably, Tim Robinson's wife kisses their kid on the lips. Do you remember that? It happens twice, and he's like, "You guys kiss on the lips?"
He's you guys do that now? Or he's when does this happen?
It's not explained at all.
Yeah. Because the kid, he's a teenager. That's why he's making a big deal about it. And it's one of the kids from It, actually. From
really?
He was played Eddie. He played Eddie. No, he was Eddie. He was Eddie in It. He was in Shazam too, as well.
Shit! Yeah. That's where I know him from.
Just funny, man. The kid was in it, and overall, it was a weird movie.
Weird movie. I don't know that you'll like it, Laura, but
I was do I have
to see the new Marvel?
It's so weird that
nuts.
I don't know. I think it's worth watching. Final Destination: Bloodlines.
That was me, of course.
Yeah, I also watched that movie. I just didn't put it on my list.
He's it as much.
For me, it's a nostalgia thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Need to complete the series of the movies and watch them. But I thought it was fairly good overall.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't bad. I watched it with our friend Ryan, who has weirdly, that is one of his things. He's watched all of them. He loves them. He knows an obscene amount of details about them. Encyclopedia knowledge. He's oh, this scene is a reference to the scene in the third one where this happened. So it was actually kind of fun to watch it because I was I don't need to watch any of the other 6 movies. I can just watch this one with our friend Ryan and get all the details. And I actually thought it was pretty good. And I forget who directed it, but it's like a pretty big director, right?
And I think that's why I like those movies, because if you've seen them all, they definitely like intertwine the past movies, and it makes things in the older movies make sense. And they do it very well. It's not like where they're just pulling something random that was never talked about before, and you're like, huh? You know, like it actually makes things make sense. And it was good. I don't know if they're gonna make any more, but I feel like that they should stop. Like, it was a good movie. Yeah, it wasn't like a really awful one, like quit while you're ahead type of thing.
Yeah, because that's what studios like to do.
Yeah, they love doing that.
It wasn't actually directed or written by anyone that I recognize, but John Watts, it got a story by credit. And I remember seeing him in the credits and be like, what did John Watts have to do with this movie? But he's the guy who did like the Spider-Man movies.
Yes.
And a couple of other things.
I don't know why I thought you meant Tom Watts, and I was like, what is Tom Watts like?
Who's Tom Watts?
Tom Watts is he's a singer songwriter.
Tom Waits.
Yeah. Well, Watts.
we're both way off on this.
Yeah.
Well, I was too hopeful that their Final Destination is set to what do you call? They're making another one.
For another one?
Yeah. Final Destination 7. Yeah. After successful Bloodlines, they're going to do another one.
They're like, the people must want more. And it's like, no, they were happy with the end.
Yeah.
I hope they really fuck up the numbering and they just call it Final Destination 7, Bloodlines 2. And really start adding
like how they do Fast and Furious, like just don't make sense. Yeah.
Happy Gilmore 2 is next on the list here.
I put that on my list.
I did not see it.
I didn't see it either. Did you like it?
Oh, I loved it. Like that was
never
another
seen the
one.
First one.
You haven't seen the first one? I think you would need to see the first one to enjoy it.
Oh no, Drew's gone.
I don't think it's one that you can go into without having seen the first one. It wouldn't it would make sense, but you would not think it's funny if you haven't seen the first one. But it was so much better than I thought it was going to be. They didn't try to make it something that it wasn't. It was like the exact same humor as the first one.
Sweet.
I thought it was a good time. And the same kind of thing with like Naked Gun, those like just stupid humor of he starts to become like an alcoholic, but he's hiding it. So like he'll have the most random things that have alcohol hidden in it. Like he's working in a grocery store and it's a cucumber and he like screws the top off the cucumber and drink. But like through the whole movie, it's just the most random objects.
Yeah.
I just thought it was really good. It was funny.
I love that.
I actually just rewatched it, or not rewatched it, but I like put it on last night to have something on because it was it's just good. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. That first
brings
one
you back to good Adam Sandler, peak Adam Sandler times. Yeah.
That first one is also required viewing, so we'll have to put that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The last of the honorable mentions is the Fantastic Four First Steps.
Okay. Which I did see.
All three.
Wait, you actually saw it?
I saw it.
Laura took
not really
the entire
like
Laura took like the all the TLs and the ops team to see it.
Interesting choice.
Yeah.
You don't need to have seen any other Marvel movie to see it, so that's fine.
I fell asleep.
Okay, that's also fair.
I'm sitting there and everyone's like, "We're going to see Fantastic Four." I'm like, "Laura, what the fuck?" She's like, "You're not on the team." Like, all right.
Every time I've seen a Marvel movie in the movie theater, I've fallen asleep. I just can't get into them. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's not anything.
To be fair, I've probably only seen like 3 or 4 in the movie theater, but I've fallen asleep every time.
Yeah.
This was lower on the list for me and for Drew, which is why I think it's like kind of top of the honorable mentions. But
yeah,
I liked it. I
did
in
too.
terms of like Marvel movies that are like setting up. At this point now, we're like 40 movies into the MCU, so like adding a new team is stressful, and so this one is like cool. You don't really need to watch anything else. You can just enjoy this one-off setup of the Fantastic Four. It's better than the previous. They did a good job of like making it different enough from the other 3 Fantastic Four movies they've made in the last 20 years. It was just a little boring for me. It felt like an early MCU film where it was like, cool, clear cut, bad guys, villain, easy, like not anything. You don't have to think too hard. There wasn't anything. What set it apart for me is like the score. It was fucking incredible. The same guy who's done The Incredibles, the Batman, Michael Giacchino, right? Is that who it was?
Giacchino, yeah.
Something Italian. He's really good. The score kicked ass, and the cast was absolutely incredible. Vanessa Kirby was like, so many other Fantastic Four movies do this thing where they're like, all right, Mr. Fantastic, he's so fucking smart. But the team is they're all scientists. They're all on this mission together because they're all really smart. He's just the smartest person. But they make them like, oh, this one's the dumb jock, and this one's like a meathead, and this one's the hot girl, and then Mr. Fantastic's the smart one. In this movie, they let them all actually be smart, and they let Vanessa Kirby not just be like hot. She's just like, she's actually like a huge driving part of the movie, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It was just kind of, like you said, it was kind of boring for me.
You kind of knew what was going to happen. Like there wasn't anything unexpected. It was like, all right, yeah, I get it.
And that CGI baby was taking me out the whole time. I could not. It was
that was some Renesmee bullshit.
Yes, it was Renesmee. It was, especially at the end when she like died but came back to life or whatever, if I'm remembering correctly. And it was like on top of her. It looked so bad. And I'm like, there was times where it was a fake baby, and they totally could have used like a real kid. I'm like,
for sure.
Why is there a fake baby right now?
I don't understand stuff like that where I'm like, you're gonna make so much money on this movie. Spend a little bit to not ruin these couple of pivotal scenes at the end.
Yeah, or just not have it in there.
Yeah. For me, it's like when you try to make a baby look so real that it looks fake also. Like that takes me out of a movie more than when it's like that baby looks fake and I can just accept it better.
Yeah.
Like prime example is like Superman. There's a baby in Superman. It's an alien baby and it looks very fake. Yeah. And like I heard people complaining about it and I was like, but like I bought in very quickly because it's a fucking alien and it doesn't look real. And then I saw the one Fantastic Four and I was just like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah. But it almost looked like it wasn't done properly. Like it was fuzzy and it was weird. It wasn't clear. It was just very odd.
There was an audible groan in the theater then when the baby was just like, "Wow, you're alive!" Like I was just like when I was like, wow, what a bold choice. And then they put the baby on her. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And then like the baby's like, wah.
Yeah. I was genuinely hoping that would be like a thing that they fixed before it hit streaming. I was like, they'll fix that, right? Like they'll recognize their mistake and fix that before.
Like Sonic's
because that's an easy thing to fix in post. You can just
and they did that for Thor 4, the floating head thing. It was like in theaters. People were like, they spent money on this. There's like a like I don't know if you want to call it a hologram but you see like this kid is like a floating head. They're contacting this kid and it looked so bad. And they actually touched it up in post like streaming. And
don't get me wrong. I don't want them to get in the habit of that. Like don't take my money in the theater and then fix everything that we don't like later. But like you could, in this instance.
Yeah. Be cool this time.
Be cool this time. Okay. But that's it for the honorable mention. Should we play a game?
Yeah. So we are doing a special round of Guess That Movie using only the episode descriptions from the podcast and from this past year of 2025. Oh, yeah. So that's right. We're testing whether we remember what we watched. Probably don't.
No.
So I know the answers. I'm already sweating here. But let's do this. So just 6 questions, 6 movies.
Okay.
0 dignity here. Okay, don't worry. Round 1. Here it is. This movie features extreme stunts, pranks, and absolute chaos. And in our episode, we paired it with a game called Nick Cage or Serial Killer. What movie did we watch?
This has got to be a Jackass. Is it Jackass 2?
That, but not Nick Cage. It would be Con Air.
No, so we did the game that we did was Nick Cage or a Serial Killer.
Yeah, but why would we play that game when we were doing Jackass?
Because we did it first on Con Air and we brought it back
Oh, trick question.
Jackass. Yes, Jackass. Jackass the movie. Yep.
Wait, did we ever watch The Last Jackass?
No, we did not.
Oh, we gotta do that. Okay.
Yes, we do.
One of the best ones.
It is. Round 2. In this romantic comedy, we wondered whether the lead character wears a mullet, a blue tux, and goes by the name Gabagool or Gabagula. Which movie?
Gabajulia.
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 Is it The Wedding Singer?
Yeah.
It is. Okay. Yes, The Wedding Singer.
Brian's got a leg up because he wrote these descriptions.
He did. Yeah. Round 3. This animated cult classic had us asking whether it's basically E.T. but with a military weapon, and whether Courtney Cox might appear. What movie was that?
I know the answer.
I know the answer too because I'm reading it.
The Iron Giant?
Laura. Yes, Laura. Okay. Yes.
Why was Courtney Cox? What?
Because Rachel was in it. Jennifer Aniston.
The voice. Okay.
Yep. Question 4. All right. We debated whether this Australian adventure movie includes the Tiger King vibe, a talking kangaroo, or the song Down Under. Which movie is this?
This is Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. In this movie, we wondered whether Kermit the Frog could be a top-tier lawyer and whether a famous strawberry shortcake line actually exists. What movie is this?
What the fuck?
I don't know what the strawberry shortcake thing is, but
can you repeat the strawberry shortcake? Was a what?
I can't. I can repeat what it says here. I skipped one little bit because I thought it might give it away immediately, but I'm going to go back. In this legal comedy, we wondered whether Kermit the Frog could be a top-tier lawyer and whether a famous strawberry shortcake line actually exists. I don't know what the strawberry shortcake thing is, but
I don't either. But this is Legally Blonde, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Why
Yeah.
also were we talking about Kermit? I was like, did we watch A Muppet's Christmas Carol?
No, it says we wondered whether Kermit the Frog could be a top-tier lawyer. And this is based only on your descriptions, by the way.
The only thing I can think of is strawberry shortcake was like a doll that smelled like strawberry. So were we talking about did the line of strawberry shortcake dolls exist? But I don't remember that at all.
And this last one,
silence.
The final question here. This one's a bit of a throwaway question. This horror comedy meta movie was complete with monsters, traps, and a twisty cabin setup. What movie did we watch?
Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That is
pretty good.
right.
I actually really liked that. That was fun.
That was it's a good movie. Yeah.
Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed. Sweet. All right, that's what I got for you. And that was just a quick little breath of fresh air before we dive into the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next thing here is we have before we do the actual top 10.
Yes.
I wanted to hit a couple of the movies that we missed from last year.
Okay.
I only put 2 on my list, but as we were going through talking about things, I've definitely added a few to my watch list. But the 2 that I put were Mickey 17. I did not get a chance to watch the follow-up from the director of Parasite, right?
Correct. Yep.
And Sinners, I actually really wanted to watch, but I could not figure out
talk about that
to add that to my schedule. But I know that was on both of your top 10s.
Yeah.
Drew, you've got an interesting one on your missed in 2025.
Yeah, Zootopia 2.
I
Yeah.
heard it was good.
I liked the first one, so I've heard and I've heard the second one was good.
I heard it was good too, and it made $1 billion very faster than Avatar did. Avatar 3 2.12, I don't know, whatever this ashy one was. The Fire and Ash just hit $1 billion this week, so that'd be its 3rd weekend. So slowing down, Jim. Slowing down.
The next
Jim.
one's going to be on Earth, though.
I don't think there will be a next one if it doesn't make enough money to warrant it. But then again, $1 billion should warrant a movie to get him. But if it costs $1 billion, then maybe it doesn't, but we'll see.
Yeah.
It didn't cost $1 billion, by the way.
See,
it probably
Jim.
cost like 400 million. Jim Cameron.
Laura, you've got a couple on your list. Do you remember what you? Well, all of these are on my list. I really want to watch all of them.
I know Hamnet was one of mine that I wanted to watch. Eternity was the other one.
Yeah,
that was good too. Did I put
really
that on my? I put that. I watched that, right?
I don't
you might have put that you watched it, but it's not on your top 10.
No, it's not my top 10. It's on Apple. You can watch it stream it on Apple.
Okay. And I think there's one more that I said I wanted to watch, but I don't remember.
Anaconda. The Paul Rudd.
Did you end up going?
See it?
No, I didn't go to see it. Did you go to see it?
No, I didn't. Darn.
Yeah, I really want to see that one. I don't know why, but Anaconda was a movie that me and one of my close friends, like my neighbor growing up, watched all the time. And we it came out. Oh God, we were young. What year did that come out?
90s.
So, yeah. So we were young, but it was just so corny that it was funny, and we just loved it. So I'm excited to watch this new one.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then there was other ones like 28 years later I wanted to watch. I never finished. Well, we'll wait till we go through the list. Then we might talk about some of them.
Yeah. So then that brings us to the top 10, the Reel Doofs top 10. So I said it before. What we do is I take the top 10 from each of us and I run it through an algorithm that rates them on a 1 to 10. So this is a combined list. Some of them are ones that we've seen separately, but a lot of the times it ends up being the ones that we've all seen because those get the most points. The one at number 10 is actually one that I think only I've seen because it was a little indie flick called We're All Gonna Die. And it was by, it's on my Plex server if you want to check it out, Drew. But it's, it was written and directed by Freddie Wong and Matt Arnold, who used to do Video Game High School and Anime High, like YouTube directors, basically.
Yeah.
They do a podcast that I listen to called Dungeons and Daddies that's really good. It's a Dungeons and Dragons podcast, not a BDSM podcast, they like to know. They wrote this film. It's about like an alien, like apocalypse sort of thing where like these big tentacles from space like create portals. And it ends up messing up this woman's like bee farm, and it transports her bee farm across the country. So then she has to go basically with a stranger across the country to go get her bee farm. But like the point of it isn't the aliens. It's these two people like getting to know each other on their journey across the country to like get her bee farm that teleported. Cool. So it's like a cute, like buddy rom-com type of thing set in an alien like apocalypse. And it's pretty like lo-fi. They did it with their own budget, which wasn't much. Which I always tend to like enjoy. It was kind of like watching like Clerks for me of like, there's something fun about that where you're like, I could have made this. Me and my friends could have like done this. It's that sort of level of budget. It's really simple, but it was ended up being like a really cute, really sweet movie about like grief and friendship and love and stuff like that. So it was cool. It was kind of high up on my list. So that's why it ended up being 10 on the top 10.
Nice.
I'm going to add that to my list.
Yeah. The Life of Chuck is number 9.
So Drew watched that. He loved it.
Or you said you, a lot.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
watched half of it and I never finished it.
You never finished?
Not gonna lie, I was having a really hard time getting into it.
Yeah, it's a bit pretentious,
but I will try and finish it for you.
Okay. How far did you get?
Is it Benedict Cumberbatch? Is that this one?
It's Loki. Tom Hiddleston. Did you finish the second act?
Yes.
All right, so you just had the third act left?
Yeah.
So him as younger. So it moves backwards, Brian.
Okay.
And as you move backwards, the first act, which is a pretty intense act, it starts to make sense. But it's a Stephen King short story that Mike Flanagan wrote and directed. Mike Flanagan's the guy who made House on Haunted Hill, Bly Manor. He made all those ones for Netflix. Okay. He did Stephen King's Gerald's Game. He's a Stephen King fan. And this is one of those ones that feels more like Shawshank Redemption, more like Green Mile, where it has like it's not a horror movie. The fear is within ourselves.
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing. But the ending was so, I'm not going to call it uplifting, but it was a bit aware. It was a bit self-aware. I think the movie was like, I'm trying to tell you something, like that kind of message where it's like, hey, there's a message here. But when it ended, I was like, I don't know if I like this a lot or if I don't like it, but I cannot stop thinking about it. It actually made me start reading Walt Whitman because, Laura, you would have seen from the first act, at least the very opening scene is this kid reading the poem, The Song of Myself. And he reads a very specific section about, that it is that I am multitudes. And this is a very big theme within the film is what that means about, what does that mean that I am multitudes? Or I become, I am, I don't remember if it's I am or I become multitudes, but it's a very, very specific thing. And the idea behind what that means is like, I am me, but I am everything that I've ever known and expressed and thought of and didn't think of. And it's just a really interesting concept to think like everybody I've ever met is always going to be stored in my brain. Everything I've ever seen, regardless if I know about it or not, it's always going to be stored in my brain. Everybody I make up is going to be, and this is my brain is its own fucking universe.
Yeah.
And it's a very interesting concept, but that doesn't have a whole lot to do with it, but it does. So, very cool movie. And Mark Hamill is amazing in it. He plays a grandfather, the main character's grandfather, in the whole third act. The third act is
like,
probably
I didn't get there yet. Okay.
Yeah, that's the longer act, and that's where you find out like where it gets a little dark and mysterious. Where it's like it's like a kid and is with his grandparents, and the grandfather's like, don't go up into the attic. The door is locked at all times. And it's like, oh shit, what's up there? Cool. It's definitely, it was something, but I've watched it several times. The first act, which again, I don't want to spoil anything for you, Brian, but Laura, you got to admit that first act was like,
it was good.
It was anxiety, but Laura is like messaging me and she's like, Matthew Lillard's in this? All right, I'm in.
And then he was only in it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but like, and then I'm like, that's definitely weird. But there's a big cast: Matthew Lillard, Karen Gillian's in it.
Quentin Tarantino's second most hated actor, Matthew Lillard, is in it?
Yes. Fuck that guy.
Eat shit, Tarantino.
I know, right?
We could add him to our directors that we fucking rag on list.
Yes, right. I'm such a good director. It's like, shut up.
Yeah, leave Paul Dano alone, you fucking dipshit.
Shit. Yeah, that felt personal. But anyway,
I will definitely finish it. I think it was. I was coming off of watching movies, so that was when I was binging a lot of my movies. So I just watched like Sinners. Like I had watched a bunch of movies that were like really intense and like a lot of energy, and this one was not. So I was like, I don't think I was in the mindset to watch it.
And it also, it goes from a very intense concept of the first act. And then the next act, Laura literally goes, and I'm just going to say what Laura texted me. She goes, this dance scene is going on for a long time without any context for you. It's probably like a 5 to 10 minute dance scene.
Wow. That's what I was like, I'm over this.
Ron Swanson is the narrator. Not actual Ron Swanson, but Nick Offerman's the narrator.
Oh, yeah.
You've got Karen Gillian, you've got Tom Hiddleston, you've got Mark Hamill. There's so many people in the movie. Even the girlfriend from Ferris Bueller's Day Off is the grandmother. I'm like, what? I haven't seen you in anything ever since that. So wild though.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's something. So what else we got? I'm excited.
Yeah, with such a poignant, deep movie, I can't wait to see what's next on the list here. Looks like we've got a very Jonas Christmas movie.
I was hoping that would make it on the list.
Did both of you watch this?
No, it's just it was so very high up on Laura's list.
Okay. Very high up on Laura's list.
So when I text you my movies that I had watched, and I said, if you're still in the Christmas mood, watch a very Jonas Christmas movie because it's really good. I was not being sarcastic. It was so good. It was funny. It was.
I must have missed the part where you said it's so good.
I don't think I said that. Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you probably thought I was joking, but I was being serious. It was really funny. It was a very good storyline. They played themselves in the movie, and they play like the personas that like fans and people have created for them. So like Joe Jonas is like the single like sex symbol that like just hooks up with a bunch of girls, and like Nick is the one that's super serious, and then oh my god, I can't even remember the youngest one's name that like nobody thinks is important or should be in the band. What the hell's his name?
Are there 3? There's only 3, right?
Yeah, 3. I can't think of
the
his
one that's
name.
married to Prika.
Nick, Joe. I don't remember the other one.
Nick. Oh my god.
The one that actually can act. Like, sorry, no, I mean, you're telling me the others can, but like,
listen, I'm ragging on it. This thing got an 87 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is 7 more points than Life of Chuck. It's
Kevin Jonas.
It's in a good spot on the list.
It was so good, and it definitely was more. I thought it was going to be for kids, and I was just putting it on to be like, "Oh, this is a cute Christmas movie." It was definitely geared towards adults, and it was everything that you want a Christmas movie like that to be. Like, a little bit corny, but funny, heartfelt. I thought it was great. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Adding it to your Christmas list.
I told everybody, it was like my holiday with handcuffs where I tell everybody that they need to watch it. I was telling all my friends, you need to watch the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie. Yep.
I'll check it out.
I actually was listening to listened to Daniel Tasha's podcast, and he said the same thing. He was like, I watched it with my family, and he's like, I actually really enjoyed this, and it was a great, well written movie. I'm like, I'm not alone.
I love it.
Yeah.
Next on the list, at spot number 7 is Marvel's Thunderbolts, which is probably my fault because I don't think it's on your list at all, right, Drew?
No, it would have made it to. It probably would have made it to the top 10 if I hadn't seen like a couple movies over that time.
Yeah, that's fair. I liked it a lot more than Fantastic Four First Steps, where Fantastic Four was like, okay, return to form, clear cut movie, like really well produced. Thunderbolts for me was like, oh, this is actually like a good film set in the Marvel universe. I thought the cast was incredible. It deals with like grief and PTSD in like a really interesting way that I haven't seen a Marvel movie do. And Florence Pugh's like role in that was just like incredible. Really, really good. And it's one of the few MCU movies that doesn't end in like a big CGI fight.
Right.
Like the point of the ending is to not fight. And that's breaking the mold 35 movies in. So that's why it made it to the list for me.
Nice.
I won't be watching that. That's not going on my list.
That shouldn't go on your list. That one, unlike Fantastic Four, you probably do need to see a lot of content to understand like who the characters are and why they're important.
Lots.
But it doesn't stand well on its own. At spot number 6, Thunderbolts did have a 93 on Rotten Tomatoes, by the way. It did really well. Next on the list at number 6 is Weapons, which I did not see.
Wait, did I put
number
that on
6?
Did I put that on my list?
I don't know. I put it very high on my list, and that's probably why.
Yes, that's why. It's number 1 on your list.
Yes,
I didn't have
number 1
it
on my list.
On my watch list for some reason, but I definitely would have been in my top 10. Well, I'm glad it made it either way because that's How did I miss that one? If you watched
it, we would have taken top 3. I swear.
I did watch it. It would have.
I know. I mean, if you had put it on your
it was not on the form.
Yeah.
It's not on my list. I don't know what happened. Well,
that's all right.
Great movie.
Very, yeah. In fact, I debated, this was my number 1 movie, and I debated between number 1 and number 2 pretty heavily because I believe the movie I put as my number 2 movie, I believe is truly a better film. But I enjoyed Weapons so much and have rewatched it more than I have the movie I put as number 2. So I went by what was my personal favorite, not by what I would say a critic would say is a better film, So
this is for us. These lists
exactly.
This is pure indulgent. Yeah. That's cool.
I think that was one.
This looked interesting to me. This is one of the ones that have come out that I'm like, I kind of want to check this one out.
You could watch it, yeah.
And Brian, it's a little spooky, it's a little scary, but it's so fucking funny, intentionally and unintentionally. And you've got Thanos and Silver Surfer together in the movie, and Wong, like three Marvel
hotties.
Yeah, 3 Marvel hotties. Yeah, right. Going up there. But it was funny as hell, and it was gross at times, but not like terrible. But you're just like, what the fuck? There's so many times I just leaned forward or I gasped.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah. You hear something, Laura? Was it me?
No, it's something outside my.
Oh, I'm scooting in my chair, so I was like, am I scooting too much?
Yeah, it's not like horror scary. It's more like, I don't know, to me it was like certain scenes were unsettling, or you'd get that nervous feeling of like, ooh, what's gonna happen, but not scary.
Yeah, but it was pretty freaking wild. I'm not gonna lie, it was a damn wild movie, and I laughed. I want to
watch it again.
The amount of times I laughed at that movie, or the guy who played young Han Solo's in it.
Alden,
it's good.
Eldritch.
Yeah. It's good. It was
and
very,
the
very
end
good.
Is just
batshit
wildly bizarre.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't want to spoil, but
I will.
No, should go on your list.
Check it out.
And on my list, apparently, since I forgot to put it on there.
Yeah. We are in the top 5 now. At spot number 5, Bugonia.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And that was the one that I told Drew Laura, I just watched.
You must have had it higher up then, right? Did you have it pretty high up?
Pretty high.
No? I think you both had it in the middle.
I had it
but you get
the middle, maybe.
For multiple people having watched something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I will say I didn't love the ending visually. Like, I liked the concept of the end of the movie and how it ended. But again, one of those things where it just looks so fake that it kind of took me out of it at the very end of the movie.
It looked like the 60s Star Trek costumes.
Yes.
Interesting.
Which I think it was supposed to be like that.
And Brian, I don't mean the actual Federation. I mean the aliens.
Yeah.
Where they it was.
Yeah.
It was wild. No, I was.
I have this on my short list. I want to watch this very.
And we can say what it's about.
Spoiler,
well, the trailers say they kidnap her thinking that she's an alien, and the whole time you're going back and forth. Is she an alien? Or they're just crazy, or
and then but you learn more about the characters, and you're like, this is fucking weird and nuts. And then there was just one moment in the movie where I was just like, oh, okay. And it's the guy who made Largos, whatever his name is.
Oh, Yathamos.
Yeah, the most. Yeah, he did. The favorite Poor Things that Brian and I watched. He did the favorite Poor
Kinds
Things,
of
the
Kindness.
Lobster. What was it?
Kinds of Kindness. Was that
yes,
him
Kind
too?
of Kindness. Yeah, yep.
I wanted to see that. That was on my list.
Yeah, that's on Hulu.
I think that was last year, but
it was. It came out right after Poor Things won Best Picture. Then it came out.
The guy, the lead actor guy, Jesse
Plemons.
He's in a show that was on HBO, Love and Death, with the Olsen. What's her name?
Yeah.
It was a really good show, and he's so good in that show.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, he's married to Kirsten Dunst.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. He is fantastic. Ever since Breaking Bad, where he was in Friday Night Lights. That's where he came in. Friday Night Lights.
Oh, I never watched that.
Same. We watched the first episode. It was good at first episode, but Breaking Bad, when he came in on that, I was so unsettled by him, and the fact that he kind of looked like Matt Damon, but we were like, hey, it's Meth Damon. Yeah. But now he is oh, did either of you ever see Game Night with Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams?
He was in that too.
I have,
He was this police officer that lived next door, but he used to be part of their group, but their wife divorced him. So like, and they basically chose the wife over him. So like every time they saw him, he had one of the best like deadpan lines. He's like wearing his cop outfit. He's holding this little dog and he's just like, hello. And like, he's like very dry and they're like, oh, hey, how are you? He's like, you guys having a party? And he's like, they're like, no. He's like, why 3 bags of chips? And he's like, Jason Bateman's literally like, oh, it was a deal at the supermarket. Buy one, get 2 free. And he's like, how could that be profitable for the Frito-Lay Corporation? Like, it's just the way he like deadpans it. I was like, this guy is fucking great. Yeah, he is awesome.
And the other guy
he had a
was
short role
too.
in Civil War.
He was
so unsettling in that too.
Yes, yeah. The Donnie, the cousin there.
Yeah, and I was looking it up, so I think, I mean, in the movie, he is very clearly like on the spectrum, or like supposed to be, and I think he is in real life.
All I could think of was like, I could just think of like Napoleon Dynamite character, like Kip. He reminded me of Kip, like Napoleon Dynamite.
Okay,
but like, but not.
But it's so great, like great. And I think it was wild. It's also really interesting to show how people can like be brainwashed and like believe anything. So yeah, I would definitely add that to your list to watch.
Not horror at all, just a weird movie, Brian. Yep. Just a weird movie. If you handled Parasite, you could definitely handle this.
Yeah. I want to check it out. And I've seen like Poor Things. I kind of figured it would be that style of like bizarre. Cool. Number 4 on our list, which I'm just checking now, I think is just a Laura and I movie, but I'm assuming you've seen it, Drew. Frankenstein.
Yes.
Okay.
Just didn't make it to your list, I don't think.
Not to my top 10, no.
Really? I
was
surprised by that. I liked it a lot.
Yeah. I liked it a lot too. I just didn't, I wasn't into Frankenstein getting, the monster getting superpowers. I didn't realize because it's very, follows the book actually a lot closer like that, that they give him the ability to actually, he's like smart, but like I'm sorry, you can pull a boat with a chain. Like you can knock a ship over, like a massive ship. Come on, Frank. Let's just get this going, Stein.
I've never seen too many other Frankenstein movies that I can think of. I don't think I've really watched any. So to me, this was like the first, kind of.
Never saw the original. No. Bela Lugosi? No? Oh, man. It's like
I just thought it was very well done. I don't know.
It was very pretty too.
Yeah.
I mean, Guillermo del Toro is great.
Yeah. What's his name? Did I text you?
Jacob Elordi?
No. Well, that's who you thought I was talking. That's who you thought I was talking about, but not the other guy in the movie.
Oscar?
Frankenstein. Yes.
Oscar Isaac.
I was like, how do I not know him? Like, he's amazing.
Did you know that Jacob Elordi had to step in last minute? And it was previously Andrew Garfield.
Yes.
Who was supposed to be Frankenstein, which would have been very different. That's a very different vibe.
Very
different vibe. Yeah. No, Laura, there are a handful of like just very fantastic Oscar Isaac films. He's always great in everything, even if the movie's not great.
Yeah.
There's probably one you would really enjoy. Did I ever give you did I have you watch 10 Years? It was like a 10-year reunion.
Told me about it. Yeah, I haven't watched it.
I thought I gave you that and Dogma together, like the both of them.
I might. Yeah, I might not have watched it.
You didn't watch it. He's got a small pit part in that. That's really, really good. But he's just a special guy.
Yeah,
I was like, who is this handsome man on my screen? Yeah, I need to watch more of his movies.
Yeah,
he's also in the Marvel movies, by the way, or he was in a Marvel show.
He was in a show. He was also in Star Wars. He was in 3 of the
Star Wars,
movies.
The newer ones. Yep.
Okay.
Inside Llewyn Davis was him,
Inside Llewyn Davis.
That was great. That's one of my favorites.
Yes,
we watched on the show.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was a good movie. My only 2 like gripes with it was like it ends with a literary quote, and it's not by the author. It's by the other guy, some other guy. I don't know. It ends with a quote on the screen. I'm like, why would you not pick the woman who wrote? You picked like another dude instead of the woman who wrote Frankenstein, which was a little weird. And then it also does the Netflix thing of like people are dumb and they're probably not looking at their movie. So someone at some point should say that Dr. Frankenstein's the monster. Like, I don't know. It definitely dumbs down a couple of moments that like could have hit harder if you weren't like, you're the real monster, Dr. Frankenstein, my brother.
Yeah.
It's like, I was picking up on that. You didn't need to say that. Yeah. Thanks, Netflix.
He's a bit of a dick. Yeah. No, we got it. Yeah, he's kind of a dick.
You pick it up real fast.
Real fast,
yeah.
Number 3 on the list, which is a Drew and me movie, Superman.
I was going to say Big Blue's making top 3. I knew it.
Yeah, Big Blue.
Yes.
Really good. I was very happy with it. I was a little nervous because DC has not put out a ton of great content. But James Gunn knocked it out of the park.
You know, there's just something about feeling joyful.
Yeah, that nice.
I figure it was cool. It was nice. It was like, holy shit, I got to, like, there's stakes, but I'm smiling here and like, oh, there's emotion and well, it's James Gunn's style. Who gives a shit? That's what I wanted.
I also think stylistically, it did feel very different than the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Gunn,
like, it's a different vibe altogether. Like, he's good at picking a fun soundtrack to go with like very bright visuals, but like stylistically, you know, it's completely different tone than any of the stuff that he's done for Marvel.
Oh, but there was this one fight scene where they spun around and it was like, shut up. Just like the movie. Just have fun.
But if he's got X-ray vision, how come we couldn't figure out who the bad guy was?
Oh, yeah, because the genius who knows him, you don't think he had made the guy's suit lead-lined?
Yeah.
Come on. So, there's a lot of silliness, but no, it was very fun. It's just, I just haven't felt that much fun. And I got to see the premiere, like the Amazon had a premiere of it.
Oh, cool.
2 or 3 days early. So I saw it like, I think the Tuesday before it came out. And I was just like, you know, in IMAX with a whole, again, it was like that experience that you were talking about with Minecraft, where it was a whole theater full of people dressed as Superman or Lex Luthor or like nerdy people sitting there cheering, woohooing, and like, and they, you know, also the movie theaters at the time I've been upping their game on like the popcorn bowls. So like I ate my popcorn out of a dog bowl because for Crypto, it was Crypto's dog bowl. And that's where my popcorn was in. Like, it just was so cool.
Very
such
good.
A fun fucking time.
Great cast too. With the guy they picked for Superman was fantastic. I love that there was like a 10-minute scene in it where he's just like talking to Lois in an apartment. Was like that's not traditional for like a superhero movie to like talk to a woman and also have that take up 10 minutes of your movie.
Yeah.
And it was like such great dialogue. Like the dialogue of that was incredible.
Maybe I will watch this.
Laura, you'd probably like it. It's fun. It's easy. It's conceptual. There's not a lot you need to like follow to it. Like it's just,
I prefer DC to Marvel movies.
Yes.
Like I've liked the Batman movies. I've liked what was the other Superman movie that came out? Maybe it was
Man of Steel. It might have been Man of Steel or Batman vs Superman.
I think it was that. Like I watched that and it
was okay.
Hawkgirl.
This is definitely not as dark as those. This is much brighter. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a little more lighthearted. There's a dog in it for most of the movie. Like it's just a fun like movie.
I was just looking at who's in it. What did Bradley Cooper do to his face? Like,
he thought that he was getting older. I don't know, but he's starting to look like Zac Efron.
Bradley Cooper, like right now. Maybe he didn't look like that in the movie, but he got work done.
I don't remember him
all of a sudden. He's Jor-El.
Yeah, he's literally a hologram. You can't even see his messed up face in it.
But like, I just don't understand why celebrities do that. Like, you don't look like yourself anymore. He just looks like a different person.
Yeah, just get old.
Yeah. And then a lot of them that don't get work done, or if they do, it's like very minimal. They look so much better than this weird wax figure looking version of yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Weird.
I hear you.
And like, you don't think anyone's going to notice? Like, you look like a different person.
Yeah.
You go like around like nothing happened. Anyways, sidetrack.
Fun movie, Laura. I think you would like it. I mean, I would probably like it more if you liked it, if we all watched it together or something like that. But
I like the guy. It says he played Gary Allen. He's in Dodgeball. Yes, I love
Alan Tudyk.
He's in a lot of movies.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's the
voice of the robot Gary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, number 4 or Gary
I
eventually.
think he's so funny. Yeah.
He is great.
He's good.
Yes.
He's really good.
Okay. Added
Number
to my list.
2 on the Reel Doofs top 10 with 97 points on Rotten Tomatoes. Sinners.
I knew that was.
I can't wait
now
to
I'm
see
curious
what
what's number one
is.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because was Sinners your number 2, Drew?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sinners
so that was my number 1.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I really want to see this. This looked really
so
good. Great cast.
Fantastic
So
soundtrack. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I no notes. No notes really at all.
Yeah.
Like there was one
one
part towards the end. No, there's one part towards the end where I was like, oh, I'm not gonna like this. This is gonna like take me out of it. And then I ended up being like, yeah. It was so great. You know, at the end,
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yep,
I was like, fuck yeah. It was so great. Yeah. All like, I don't
know. No, it hit me hard at the end too.
It took me like, because it takes a little bit to pick up. Like, you get a lot of the backstory and kind of like building up at the beginning, but it's all worth it. All worth it.
Yep. Very much.
And then you have to keep watching after the credits. Well, there's
there's
a minute of credits and then post credit. Which I thought that I was not going to like either. And I ended up liking it because I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, what are they doing? This is going to ruin it. Nope.
And then there's an end credit scene, a second scene at the very, very end.
There is? I thought I watched all the way to the end. Oh, I don't think I saw that.
It makes you, it's a theoretical scene. So like when you watch it, you're going to be like, what does this actually mean? And people think it means one thing. People think it means another thing. Cool. But it's not like the first scene with,
not when they're in the bar.
No, it's one person, and that's it. So
interesting.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back. I thought I was like, I fast forwarded to make sure that I wasn't missing anything, and apparently I did.
I promise it's there.
I'm gonna do that as soon as I am done with this, because now I'm curious what it is.
Yeah. This is on my short list.
You're gonna
get
mad at me, Laura, because it is so underwhelming. But like, hopefully,
but just to.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I gotta know what the fuck is our number one movie.
First, like, I do have to say one more thing about Sinners is it took me a longer time than I would have liked to realize that it was the same person playing, like Michael B. Jordan.
Oh yeah.
Was
he's playing.
I was like,
I do know that about
an actor that looks exactly like him, like.
This is like
the girl that's her father. Laura. Twisters. Twister. Yeah.
I mean, it didn't take me that long, but long enough because I started watching it one day and then I came back to it like months later. So I think I only had watched like 10 minutes of it. So I don't think I was fully paying attention the first time I was watching. And I was like, damn, they're just like both really good actors. Yeah, when you watch it, Brian, you're gonna be like, Laura's really dumb because they're very clearly the same person. But
I'm excited to check it out. So number 1 on our list is a movie that all three of us have seen. It's my number 1. It's Laura's number 2. It's Drew's number 5.
I don't even remember.
Wake Up, Dead Man.
Oh,
Wake Up, Dead Man is on.
That was
number
great.
1. Okay,
yeah.
That was pretty darn good. Definitely a different tone. I mean, the fact that it was a movie that my wife and I watched in one sitting is rare nowadays. So the fact that we watched that in one sitting, that was special. Yeah.
I think his pacing is like perfect. Like it's not too slow, but it's not like it's not at a dizzying pace either. Like right when you're like, okay, this is a lot of exposition. You're like, all right, now the story hits, buddy. And you're like, oh shit. And it's like, then it starts to go rapid fire. It's like, he's really good at that.
And nothing like, now for me, again, I don't know if we should spoil or not, but we've all three of us seen
spoilers for Wake Up,
By the way,
Dead
this
Man.
is a spoiling fucking podcast.
We're talking about all the movies we've watched in the year. I'm going to spoil it. Yeah.
I knew from the beginning that it was Glenn Close, that it was her character. I had no idea why, but there's a thing that Rian Johnson does, and it's like if you're gonna see a flashback, you're not seeing the whole story in the flashback. So the second,
seeing it from someone's perspective, which might not be true.
When you saw it from her perspective, like she was like, and I watched his and he died. I was like, why was she outside watching through the people, like watching? That didn't make sense to me.
It didn't make sense to me either why he just collapsed and died. And I was like,
yeah. Huh? And then when the girl comes in and she whispers in her ear, I was like, and she attacks her. She's like, I said this. I'm like, no, you didn't. You said something else to make her mad. I'm like, so like I knew, but I didn't know anybody else was involved. I didn't know how it was going to go along, but I literally, like, Kristen and I were like, yeah, it's this person.
I had a feeling too. Yeah.
There might have been a time or two where I thought maybe it wasn't, but I went right back to it. It was something.
Yeah, that was the first time I kind of picked up on who I thought it was and was right.
And I wasn't like that for the other two movies.
No,
I didn't have a clue. And this time I was like, okay, Brian Johnson, I've seen enough of your business to know how you work.
Yeah.
It's this person.
I like who else is involved and stuff is so figuring that stuff out is so interesting. And like I couldn't quite figure out the like wealth part of it. From like the sermons that he was giving, I was like, oh, he's gonna like fake his own death. And that's why they brought up the Lazarus door. But like the sermons that when they showed shots of his sermons, he kept mentioning stuff that I'm like, okay, he's gonna fake his own death to like become a figure that is like well respected or something.
That's what I
how
thought,
and why and who's involved and like what does that have to do with the money? I couldn't quite figure out because I didn't piece together the diamond piece. But
and I don't know if it's because I went to Catholic school growing up or what, but I love like movies that are about the church in ways that like. I don't want to say make fun of it. That's not the right word.
No, because it doesn't. It handles it
bring
really
the light
well.
Into what the church is actually really like. And
yeah, for sure.
Like they portray it as cult like, which is like it's there. And there was a lot of, I don't know if that's what he was trying to go for, but a lot of it seemed like they were kind of trying to compare it to what like MAGA is like when they were in that meeting group, and I forget the guy's name, but he was like to the priest, he's like, you could do anything, you could tell me anything and I'm still gonna follow you, like no matter what you say. I was like, oh shit, that's like literally what
100%. Yes, I was literally like,
but that's what it's like, people blindly follow.
Well, people abuse power, right? Like he's in this point where like the church is given him given the main guy like some power and people are blindly following him, and now he can do whatever he wants with that. And that's like he did a really good job of showing the three sides of like Benoit Blanc's full-on non-believer skeptic, the priest who like genuinely feels like there's something good to pull out of it, of like hey mate, he's like, you know, these are one of the best lines is he says something like, you know, this is all just stories, and he's like maybe a story is what you need to connect with the deeper meaning of the universe. And it's like it's a pretty good line, and that's like how people should treat it. And then you get the other side of it through Brolin's character of like, there's just straight up villains who will take this and abuse it though also, and you get those three sides of the same thing. And it handles it, as someone who also comes from like a religious background, like very, very interesting to see all three sides of it in that way.
Well, the priest, he was going to push it as far, he wanted to get rid of everyone that wasn't going to be loyal to him. So he was being like, doing the wildest shit, saying the wildest shit just to see
really
who was going to stick by him.
Man,
they did.
Josh Brolin killing it this year with weapons and this as the priest. Like,
and we got two hot priests in this with Andrew Scott's character and this new hot priest with the neck tattoo.
Yes, right.
With the neck tattoo, I was all for it. Yeah.
I was
like, punch someone else.
Yes, punch someone else.
Punch me.
Punch me, daddy.
Oh no.
Punch me, father.
I didn't realize.
Ready to confess.
I didn't realize that the girl who was in the wheelchair, but she, was the girl from Alien Romulus.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, the main girl from that and Civil War.
Yeah.
But I was watching behind the scenes stuff, and I saw with Brolin when they said they were doing like the montage scene of like he was doing a sermon and he was like really intensely doing, but you didn't hear any of it.
Yeah.
He was actually doing a scene from Hamlet.
Oh shit!
He was
Okay.
Yes, and he said all I wanted. He's like, I just needed to see this one bit of Andrew Scott, because Andrew Scott, who was the writer, the sci-fi writer.
Yeah.
He was in Sherlock. I don't know if you know him from that, Laura, or not. But he also does a lot of Shakespeare on stage, and he's very British. And he's very good at it. So the camera pans over, and he literally is just looking at him, and he just goes, and he goes, that was his real reaction to him doing Hamlet.
That's
and they
so
kept
funny.
it in the movie.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I also have to say, I need to look up right now how old she is. Kerry Washington.
Looks
My goodness. She is 48 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
She looks like she's 25. And so that's somebody, if she's getting work done, fantastic. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, right.
Like, yours is working for you. But
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my God, she looks like she's a baby still.
Yeah.
So good.
Great Thomas
cast.
Hayden Church.
Yeah.
Like my boy Lowell from Wings is like the caretaker.
Yep.
So good.
Mm.
This also, by the way, was the first time that in I think like 10 years or 15 years that Jeffrey Wright and Daniel Craig have been on screen together.
Oh.
Yeah, they were in the James Bond movies together.
Oh shit. Okay.
A couple of them. Yeah, a couple of them. So they've been together before, and there they are again.
I love it.
I wasn't expecting Mila Kunis. That was kind of a random.
That
like,
was
to play
a
the
very
cop.
random.
A little random.
Yes.
And some of the worst parts.
Yeah. She just doesn't scream like cop to me.
Yeah.
I didn't love
I thought you were going to say good actor.
Or maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
I like Mila Kunis. I thought she was fine.
Too,
she was a little different than normal
Yeah.
too. Like she was a little harder and like you know, whenever I think of her, I think of Jackie from that 70s show. So I always think Ditzy or
I
things
think
like that.
that
So
might be it. It's like hard to
it's hard to and she's been in so many other things. I think of Meg from Family Guy, and that's all I ever think of her. And that's it. So when I see her do something different, I'm like, all right. It's not like it's all right.
Yeah, the first scene she came in, I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you're in this.
I was like, oh, Ashton let you out, huh? Okay.
Oh, no.
Cool. All right, well.
Yeah, no, really good. I
out of the three, Brian, what do you think? Because I know you love the Knives Out movies. So out of the three, what are the rankings?
It's so tough because they're all very different. Like the first one has got this very like classic murder mystery vibe to it, and the second one is like a ensemble comedy almost with a murder mystery mixed in. And this one's pretty dark compared to the three. Like it's just a much darker story. It's a little bit more violent. I think I have the most fun rewatching Glass Onion just because of the comedy like part of it. Like that's a lot of fun to rewatch. But I think the first one might be the most well done.
I rewatched Knives Out the most.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that one in a very long time. I'd have to rewatch. I really liked this one.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch
the first
the other
cast too is incredible. All the casts are good. He does a great job with the cast, but that cast in particular was like, wow, your first one knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you spot the Joseph Gordon-Levitt cameo?
I did not. I spotted the other guy who's in it. Noah, the guy who's in every single one of them. His buddy.
No,
what was which one was it?
I had to look it up. I didn't spot it on my own. He was the baseball announcer.
Oh.
In the garage.
Oh.
And when he was watching baseball in the garage.
Was he on the screen or was it just his voice?
No, it's just heard his voice.
Because it's
he was the alarm in Glass Onion.
Yeah, he was the dong, actually.
The dong. That's right.
God.
Yes, and it was a dong.
Yeah.
But he wasn't in Knives Out. He
wasn't?
No. No, he couldn't do Knives Out. But his other buddy, Noah, whatever his name was, the cop, one of the cops in Knives Out, he was the random dude on the island in Glass Onion, who was just like, hey, he's like, we're here by ourselves. And this guy just walks past. And he's just like, hey, man. He's like, yeah, he's here too. He's got a thing.
Yeah.
And then I saw him in this one. I can't remember. He might have been at the bar. But yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Before we look forward. Yeah, I hope so too. I think he will. I think he's on a roll.
He's going to take a break though. He's like, yeah, because his deal was just for 2 movies. Netflix paid him a ton of money for him and Daniel Craig for these movies.
That makes sense.
And he said, if I have another great story I want to tell, then I'm going to do it. But right now he wants to take a little break. He wants to do some other things. I could see him coming back, but I think that's also his way of saying, we're going to make a new deal if Netflix does it. And it'll work out good for them anyway, because if Netflix does actually acquire Warner Brothers, then Netflix will now actually have a studio to release theatrically more often and longer than this. Because that was the big deal, that they were told originally that these movies could release in theaters, and they did, but for like a short 1 week period. And that Daniel Craig and was really mad about that. He thought that would have been if it did well, it would stay longer. Yeah. And they both did okay enough to stay longer, but Netflix doesn't like to do that.
Yeah. So I listened to, there's a podcast called Song Exploder. That's really good. They'll take like a song and break down how it was made by famous artists and stuff.
Yes.
He actually had Ryan Johnson on, which was bizarre. It was just like a regular interview sort of thing, but they talked about a piece of classical music that Ryan Johnson really likes, and he goes to like see it with his brother all the time, who does the music for all of his movies.
Oh, that's cool.
And he had a story that he really wanted to do, and watching that play like broke his brain, and he like couldn't do it. And then he was like finally about to do it, and then they're like, "Hey man, do you want to come do Star Wars?" And he was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do Star Wars." And then immediately jumped into the Knives Out stuff. And so I think that his break might be finally making this other science fiction thing that he's been wanting to do and hasn't been able to get to because of all these other projects. So hopefully he does that, because I genuinely think that like his Star Wars is one of the best ones of the new series. He's a great writer. And the Knives Out series are great. I even like Looper. So
he did 2 of the best Breaking Bad episodes.
Yeah. He's really good.
Yeah. Literally.
But that's our top 10. Before we look forward to 2026, should we talk about the worst things we've seen in 2025?
Yes.
I put one, but I actually want to change my answer.
Kick us off.
Okay. So the movie that I put was Another Simple Favor.
Okay.
With Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick. I liked the first one a lot.
Sure.
What'd you say?
Say no more. You had me at Blake Lively. No.
She also does bother me. But the first movie I thought was really good. Like I just enjoyed it. It was like a campy kind of like little mystery movie. But it was kind of bad, but in a good way. The second one was just so bad. It was awful. The one that I kind of wanted to change it to was The Materialists. I did not like that movie.
I just thought it was fine. Like I didn't like it. Yeah.
Like the characters aren't likable.
Interesting. Okay.
There's really, and then at the end of the movie, the whole time has been told, what's his name? Is it Chris Evans? Chris Evans,
yeah.
How she doesn't want to be with him. Wait, have you seen it, Brian?
No.
Are you gonna watch it?
You're fine. Even if I watch it, this is not a movie that I care about.
No. The whole time, the whole movie, she wants someone that has money, and he doesn't have money, and she's never gonna be happy with someone who doesn't have money, because she just doesn't want to have to worry about like, can they go out to dinner? Can they travel? Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But they're like in love, but she the whole time is saying, "Doesn't matter. I'm never gonna be happy with you." And then at the end, they get together, and is magically deciding that like, oh, I'm not gonna hate you anymore because you don't have money. It's just, it didn't make sense to me. I was like, you don't really want to be with him. And it's very obvious. I don't know. How did you feel, Drew? And then the thing where he gets the surgery, Pedro Pascal gets surgery to heighten himself 6 inches. I was like, this is the weirdest fucking shit. What is this?
Because Pedro Pascal's character has a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's the rich one that, like, they got together, and it was pretty much, they enjoyed each other's company, but it was more of a business transaction to, like, be in a relationship together. But
it was fine. I thought I'd like it more. It was just fine.
Yeah, I saw the cast and I was like, this looks like it could be interesting, but I didn't know what it was about.
Yeah. You don't have to go see it, Brent.
No, it was.
Don't put it down.
I kept waiting for something more to happen.
Yeah.
I was like, and then there was this weird side story because she's like a relationship matchmaker, and one of her clients gets like sexually assaulted, and she feels bad about it. So that kind of makes her like a good person slightly because she felt bad about that's like her only redeeming quality. Through like the whole movie, she like, but they didn't really like it. Just randomly kept being brought up to remind you, like, oh, she's kind of a good person because of this. Yeah, but she's still not. So yeah, that's my new least favorite movie.
Yeah, mine was a kids movie.
Okay.
I
saw
didn't
that.
See, I didn't see. So I looked at all the movies I watched. I was like, I didn't like hate any of these.
Yeah.
Like this was the most boring to me. We watched, on my kid's birthday, we brought him. He wanted to see the Gabby's Dollhouse movie.
Oh,
it was a movie.
A movie for kids. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like usually like a kids movie. Like nowadays, like they do throw stuff in there for an adult to like. Yeah. But it's also I think the first G-rated movie in a very long time.
Wow. Okay.
So like most kids movies are PG. So like it was
you get a little something for the adults. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, the best part was just Kristen Wiig was so weird in the movie. She was so weird. She was just this very intense cat lady.
Rad. Okay.
Yeah, and that was like I was like, so we laughed a bit there, but I was literally like at times I was just like, man, this is when I should have taken that 50 milligram edible, man. Like this would have made, but no, it was just that was it. Like, and it's not a terrible movie. It's just the worst movie out of everything I saw. It's the one I enjoyed the least.
Okay,
cool.
We'll add that to my list.
Yeah,
wasn't going to.
Yep.
What was yours, Brian?
I put Captain America: Brave New World on mine. For the similar reason to you, Drew. There wasn't a ton of movies on my list to begin with, so I'm like, there wasn't a ton that I like disliked. I think of like the movies, this was the one that I was like, I didn't need to see this. This added no value.
Yeah.
I like wanted to like it so bad because they got Harrison Ford, and the beginning of it felt like a late 90s, early 2000s like Harrison Ford political thriller, and I was like, oh man, if they leaned into that for the whole movie, that'd be great. But then they tell you who the villain is in like 15 minutes, and then Anthony Mackie was great, but his power as like a character in that world is that he is like a talker. So like he's part of a therapy group when he first meets Captain America fucking 15 movies ago. He's good at like talking to people. That's his superpower. He doesn't have any actual superpowers.
He's got some wings.
But they gave him some
mechanical wings.
How he should have won his big fight was talking, and he didn't. They made him fight the fucking Hulk for no fucking reason. And I was like, even when they did finally have him like talk him down, it was like CGI'd and added in later. You could tell it was like a completely different studio. And I was like, they missed the assignment on this one in terms of like giving him his moment and leaning into a different vibe of a movie. It was like they started and then they just failed.
And this is a movie that it went through so many reshoots and cuts because they were like, oh, the audience didn't like it. It was like, dude, the audience is not going to get behind this. You might as well just go with the best one and not
make a good movie.
Much. Just make it good and just put it out there. Like it was just I was just miserable for like a lot of it. But again, I don't think Marvel's put a bad movie out. This was probably one of the ones I've enjoyed the least.
Yeah. I think I was just the most disappointed because it was the first.
There's some cool scenes
and cinematography in the first couple of scenes. Like it opens on Harrison Ford giving like a speech. He plays an ex-general who wins the presidency and is like not liked by a bunch of people. And his speech is like kind of harsh, but it's like build back together sort of vibe. And the speech is like a little scary, but also like interesting because you know who this character is from previous movies. And I was like this, and it's got like, and it's showing it from like above and it's like kind of in black and white and there's like text going on the screen. And I was like, this is a really cool intro to like a political thriller movie. And then it just isn't that. So I'm like, oh man, you kind of set me up for something that I thought was going to be really fun and interesting. And it dumbs the whole thing down because it just assumes that you're a big dummy and you're not going to get it. So it doesn't do anything political. It doesn't do anything interesting in terms of like you're having a character play the president and you're not giving me any interesting like West Wing scenes. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. And like I said, it was so chopped up. Like the pacing was so off. And I was like, what the fuck is happening here? But like, again, like I said, I didn't hate it. I was just like, yeah, okay. This is on the bottom, not even the bottom half. It's on the bottom, like 3/4 of like my not favorite. But no, this was 2025 was a decent year for movies. It was a good year for movies. Next year, we've got things that we're really excited to see too. So I think that's where we're going next, right, Brad? What we are excited about?
I just was spot checking real quick to see because we're about to do what we want to look at next year. And last year we did the same thing. So in 2025, we watched
those actually.
Yeah.
Laura really was excited about Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I did.
Yes.
Didn't make the list. Yeah. I honestly don't even know if I finished watching it. It wasn't awful.
Yeah,
it just kind of what I heard. It wasn't like anything new.
Yeah.
They need to do something new.
When they make a Jurassic Park movie where they don't have a fucking family or children in the movie,
that's what I heard
will
is
be like, hey, that's different.
Yeah.
Like, why? Everyone's like, hey, we can't go all out because there's kids here.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Yeah.
Come on. No.
I listened to a podcast that they go over movie flops and they picked this one. And they were like, one of the guys is like a big dinosaur nerd. And he was like, the 3 dinosaurs that they picked that they have to go after aren't even dinosaurs, which isn't like, I know that's a super small thing to complain about, but the guy who says they have to go after them is a paleontologist. He should know that they're not called dinosaurs. And he was like super pissed.
That's funny. The crazy thing is it was the highest grossing July movie. Yeah, it was like worldwide.
You throw Sexiest Man Alive and ScarJo in a movie, you're gonna make some money.
Yeah. So
did I have others on my list, or was it just that one?
You had Constantine 2, which did that come out?
Which didn't come out.
Nope.
No.
The Conjuring: Last Rites.
Okay.
Yep.
Dodgeball 2, which I also don't think
came out. What happened to those movies?
They're still on hold.
Final Destination Bloodlines was the last one. Yes, you did pretty good.
So I watched the 3 that I could, and then the other 2 didn't happen. So I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Drew, you had number 1 Superman, which made it pretty high up on our list.
Man, I wish I saw that. I did.
Fantastic Four, and 28 Years Later.
I saw them all.
Nice.
Successful. Okay.
I only had 1 out of my 3. I had Death of a Unicorn, which I have not seen yet, but I still want to see. Mickey 17, which I still have not seen yet, and Minecraft, which I think came out like a month after we recorded last year. So I was like
2 months.
I was I was ready for it. We already had tickets and plans and everything. Yeah. So this year we've got some movies coming out. What are you guys excited to go see? Laura, you only gave me 1 movie, but I'm assuming you want to see more than the 1 movie this year.
Well, so my problem always is I'm not like as much as Drew or you, Brian, where you're looking ahead and always watching movie trailers and things like that. I just know when things come out when I happen to see that it's out. So I had to go look at like movies that were coming out.
Mm-hmm.
The one that stuck out to me was Scream 7.
Yes.
Right.
Obviously I'm excited for that. But there wasn't, from like what I was seeing, nothing else really caught my eye. So I want to hear what you guys are looking forward to.
Brian, you might have to read my list because I don't
gave
remember.
Me so many. We've got to let me do mine first real quick because some of them are duplicated.
Yep.
I listened to the audiobook for Project Hail Mary. And
I do want to
excited for the
so good.
The audiobook especially because the sound editing in it is like impeccable.
Yes.
So I haven't done that yet, but I know that I want to do that before the movie comes out. So
you got to. And like don't watch the trailer if you can avoid watching the trailer for it.
Don't watch any more trailers. They put a new one on.
The trailer was when I went to go see Fantastic Four.
Okay, you saw the original you saw the original trailer, the teaser trailer. Don't look at the new trailer that came out like a month ago.
I know there's a thing that slightly people were mad that they showed.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I've kind of already, I've forgotten about it.
Audiobook's really good. Check it out. Go ahead.
No, I just was going to say I have the physical book too, but I've heard if you do like the audiobook while you're reading it is also like, what do they call it? Immersive reading or something.
Wow.
It's like really cool. So I think I'm going to try that.
I think the only thing about the audiobook, I enjoyed it so much. I actually did a second listen a couple months ago, but the lead character literally reminds me the way this person read the character. He sounds like a specific actor that I was like, that guy would be perfect for the role. I think he would be better than Gosling. And that's Rob Delaney.
Oh man, I didn't even think of that. I'm gonna have to re-listen to it with that in mind.
He sounds like Rob Delaney. I was like Rob Delaney, like Peter from Deadpool 3, like 2 and 3, and from Catastrophe. I'm like, this is the character. And then I've seen Gosling, which he'll be great in it too. But like, when I heard it, that's what I pictured the character.
Yeah.
So you had Project Hail Mary.
Hail Mary, Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yep.
Which I'm very excited about. All the other ones have been great. Big Spider-Man fan. And I hope it comes out this year, but my third one is Greta Gerwig's Narnia.
It's supposed to be Christmas.
It's supposed to be 2026. And
it's supposed to be Christmas.
I read all of the Narnia books when I was a kid.
I love them, yes.
And I still really like the shitty ones that came out like 15 years ago. But
Prince Caspian.
That they never finished making all of.
Yeah, they only made like 3. And I think I only even saw the first one, maybe the second one. But Greta Gerwig doing that is going to be so fucking good. I'm excited about that.
I didn't know that was coming. Okay.
Yeah,
I would be very excited for that.
And I think they even have some of the cast.
There was
Daniel
movies
Craig's in it.
that were, I think they were like TV movies at one point for the Chronicles of Narnia. That's like going back, way back.
The Chronicles of Narnia?
Yeah. But those were so good. Okay, I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then all of the other things, my honorable mentions is Drew's entire list.
Hold on. Back to Narnia. I have a question. So I'm just looking this up now because I'm really into the Narnia stuff too. It says it's the magician's nephew, which is
that's like the fourth one.
That's
right?
the like.
Wait, what's the magician's nephew?
It says that's the movie that she's making. But that is the prequel.
I don't.
To because there's the Lion and the Witch in the Wardrobe is the first one, but there's one that actually came before that, and I thought that was the magician's nephew.
Oh, maybe I thought the one with the White Witch was just the first one. Was Narnia? It was Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe.
No, well, so that's the first one.
She in a different one
that was written.
Right. Is the White Witch in any other ones?
Yes.
Oh no. Okay, so the Magician's Nephew is the second to last book in the series. Okay. But I think it takes place. Yes, it's a prequel.
Cool. It does something a little different.
Prequel and presents Narnia's origin story.
Okay.
I was. I don't know how the.
And it's
it's a
prequel for the White Witch too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good. Then we don't see that fucking loser who trades his family for fucking Turkish Delight.
Well, I mean, if that's the thing. If you start with this one, then you can go back and do, the sequel to this one can be The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe rather than jumping into the next
if you
book.
like redo all of them. Oh,
so I think that's a really interesting order to do it in is start with this one and then go back and do all the others and then end with the last battle.
I just nerded out so hard about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Tumness.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through the audiobooks of these or something.
I kind of want to read the books again. It's been a long time. My if you read all the books, you'll appreciate this, Brian. That I had a hamster's name was Reapa Cheep because that's like the little mouse name in one of the books. Yeah,
I love that.
That's how much I loved them. All right, sorry. Continue.
Yeah. Drew, your 3. You've got Spider-Man: Brand New Day, just like me.
Yes.
Avengers: Doomsday.
Doomsday. Yep. I'm looking forward to that a lot.
Yeah.
And then I think I said the Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I love the Odyssey as a book. There's actually a new translation of the Odyssey by a woman named Emily Wilson that I'm gonna go through soon. Yeah, she like retranslated it, and it's supposed to read like Shakespeare. So like a modern Shakespeare book. So it's a little bit, it's in iambic pentameter. It flows like a poem, like the original is supposed to.
Yeah. I'm listening to the Iliad right now.
She also did a
the
translation
Odyssey
of
is
that.
right after. Yeah, because Odysseus is in the Iliad. I didn't realize that. And so the main character. So I'm excited for that. It's Christopher Nolan.
The Iliad, I think, is
Damon.
How he gets so fucking far away from home that he has to journey back or something.
The battle, at the Iliad, that's the one with the guys hiding in the horse and all that shit like that. Yeah. So that looks exciting. Want to see it. Want to see what Nolan's cooking up. He went to actual locations from the poem, like where those places said to have. They filmed in the cave that they claim that that his men and the Cyclops is in the cave. Like, it's wild. Like, they actually went to all these different places. So that's cool.
Yeah, people are ragging on him a little bit for the armor because he went high fantasy with the armor rather than historical accuracy.
Yeah, and the historical accuracy is so goofy, though. Like, it was like, it's not thematic. Like, it's not thematic.
Bronze Age armor is like pretty boring on a screen.
Yeah. Like, so it was like, and the cast is huge. Yeah. Like, it's a huge cast. I mean, Tom Holland in 2 movies in July that are going to be giant hits. Crazy.
He's going to make bank next year.
Oh, yeah, he is. But then after that, I was like, all right, what else do I want to see? I want to see Supergirl.
Yep.
I pretty much blacked out at that point. What else did I write, Brian?
Bone Temple.
Bone Temple, yes.
We talked about that. Okay.
Yep.
Dune 3, which I actually haven't seen the second one yet. I'm behind on that.
I haven't seen the second one yet either.
Yeah.
And I liked the first one.
You have not, Brian has not, you have not seen the second one.
No. I watched the first one. First one was good. And I just never got around to watching the second one. My wife never wants to watch it because it's such a slow, boring movie.
Fair. Okay, gotcha.
But I'll get around to it at some point. And it's like 3 hours long, so I gotta find 3 hours.
Yeah.
I forgot about Werewolf. That's gonna be really good. Werewolf.
Yes.
Werewolf.
Werewolf. That's the same guy who made Nosferatu. He's doing a 1500s like werewolf film. Ooh. And it's Were and then WULF, Werewolf. Okay. And it's Aaron Taylor Johnson, I think, is the werewolf.
Hell yeah.
And then who's the girl? Is it the same girl, Lil Depp? Is it Lil from? Yeah, she's in it. And then I'm assuming Willem Dafoe is in it because he's in every one of his movies.
Yeah.
But
I never saw Nosferatu. I gotta watch that.
It is so horny good. Like, it's so weird. It's
need
so
to add that
weird.
to my list too, even though that's an older movie.
When you say, older by last year.
Not from 2025 is my list right now. But.
Ralph Ineason's in it too.
Yes, he's in it too. And he was in his first movie, The Vitch. Which
I've never seen that either.
It's a good one. Launched Anya Taylor Joy's career. It's definitely good, but that he has a very specific way of doing things. All of his movies, they utilize the language that was used at the time. So
I remember trying to watch it now. Yeah, and I couldn't.
Yes, with Werewolf, that one is going to be used. He's literally writing it. It's going to be spoken in a different language or something like that. It's going to have subtitles for you to understand what they're saying on screen because it'll be like broken English or something. Like it's not our put together English of today. It sounds very, very interesting. And he is just such a good director. He's even said before, he's like, I will never make a movie that has a cell phone in it. He's like, I don't want to go that. Wow. He's like, a period piece for me. He's like the earliest or like the most like new film I'll make, maybe the 1950s. He's like, maybe I can see. He's like, I never want to film a cell phone on screen. And I'm like, good on you, bro.
Did you hear about the one he really wants to do next, which apparently is writing and like directing?
I thought he was doing, got hired on to do something like a remake of something.
A Christmas Carol with Willem Dafoe playing Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh,
yes, it will be a darker take on it. It will be a wildly darker take on it.
Here for that. Okay.
I would love that.
Yeah, he's also apparently doing a sequel to Labyrinth.
That's what it is. A sequel or a remake?
It says direct to sequel, but
Okay.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, that was one that he got hired for too. So he's on a roll. What's it? Is it Eggers? Robert Eggers? Or Eggers, yeah. Yeah, he's one of those guys who you're just like, you got to keep an eye out on this guy. He's got some good shit. Nosferatu was very good.
Yeah.
I don't know why I never watched it. But.
Oh.
Did you have more on your list? Because now I'm looking and I found a couple more.
I don't think so. I think because I went from, I did
Dune
like 3 that I wanted, and then I went from January to December.
Well, there's
the releases.
More that I didn't know. Well, I knew about The Devil Wears Prada too, which I'm very worried that that's just going to suck. And like, because the first one I love.
Fine with it.
And same with Practical Magic 2. I'm also very worried they're going to ruin how good the first one was. I don't know. We'll see. There's a new Mummy coming out. Yes. I love the Mummy franchise for some reason.
It's not the Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
But that just got a really nice update that Brendan Fraser and everybody is coming back for it. They are going to be doing a new Mummy, even Rachel Weisz, which will be a really weird, like, how do they explain how she wasn't in the third one? Or they recasted her? I can't remember.
I don't remember. But I like the Mummy stuff. It's one of the, it's like a national treasure. I just like that.
Which, this is, by the way, that's how this Superman movie felt like. It was like the Mummy. Okay. It had that feeling of like the Mummy movies.
Like a good, like early 2000s. Like,
yeah.
I like
and like, it was like that campiness and Guardians of the Galaxy for like the superhero funny kind of thing to it. But yeah.
There's going to be a new Hunger Games, which I didn't realize they were still making Hunger Game movies.
Yeah, there's a few.
It's
Toy
weird
Story 5?
too.
Another Toy Story?
Yes, another Toy Story, yep.
That they should have stopped after 3.
3
was perfect trilogy level. Like, I don't know why you would have a perfect trilogy and then be like, let's do another.
Well, that's why they haven't done another before movie like Sunset. You know, it was Sunset, Sunrise, Midnight, right, Brian?
Yeah, exactly. Perfect trilogy.
I mean, higher rated than Lord of the Rings on Rotten Tomatoes.
Do you think Coyote versus Acme will actually come out?
I do, and I think it'll be good, but I don't think anyone will see it.
Yeah.
It's supposedly very good.
I saw like just a picture of that. Is it a cartoon?
No, it's like a real movie. Will Forte is like in it, and so is
apparently the script is very good. People are like,
it's like a Roger Rabbit kind of.
Yes, it's like Wile E. Coyote is suing the Acme Company because of his like failure to be able to get the Roadrunner.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's kind of like a B movie.
It says
August 28th. It takes place in a courtroom. Like it's most of it takes place in a courtroom, which I think is really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, John Cena.
It's done, right?
Yeah.
It's filmed and everything.
Oh, it's been done for like 2 years.
It says it's going to be released August 28th.
It had such high audience like test scores, and they thought they were going to have it done, and then it was one of those movies that that the guy who owns Warner Brothers was like, let's use it as a tax write-off, and they just like scrapped it. Well,
we have a lot to look forward to this year. I keep saying next year. This year.
We're already in
we're already here.
Yeah.
Very excited. Just happy to be able to hang, and hopefully maybe we'll be able to do something in person at one point.
Yeah, so. I'll be back in the area soonish. Buttsoundingwithbrian.com, links to all of our stuff.
Sweet.
I put a couple songs out this past year in the summer that you can find if you go to gorillasuitmusic.com. It's got links back to Reel Doofs and any other projects that I work on, but links to my music wherever you can find it. I play bass in a band now, so you can find a link to that band, and then all the other music that I do.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Sweet.
Plugging that in 26.
Plug it all.
Plug away.
Plug it all, man.
No.
Plug away.
What? Plug away.
I just said plug away, and that sounded weird.
No, it sounded great.
All right. Happy New Year.
Dock away. See ya.
Bye.
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 So many good sound
shit.
bites to clip.
I know.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't realize we were started. Wham. For me, it's like when you try to make a baby, an alien baby. I heard people complaining about it, and I was like, I bought it because it's a fucking alien.